Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 6th, 2015. It's now been cleared for publication that the 3 Israelis hit by a Palestinian driver today in the West Bank in what is thought to have been a deliberate terror attack are IDF soldiers. 2 of the soldiers are said to be in serious condition. They were airlifted to Hadassah Hospital in Jerusalem. The 3rd was lightly injured and taken to Beilinson Hospital in Petah Tikva. As you may have seen on IBA News, the incident occurred near the Shiloh junction south of the Jewish settlement of Ariel. The Palestinian driver was reportedly shot by IDF forces who were in the area, causing his car to overturn, and was said to be in serious condition. He was treated by IDF medics at the scene and then evacuated to Shaarei Tzedek Medical Center in Jerusalem. He is said to be around 20 years old. According to Israel's Channel 10 News, the Palestinian driver was heading north on Route 60 in the West Bank when he saw the soldiers standing at a hitchhiking post at the junction. He then made a U-turn, drove his car toward the curb, and hit them. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu commended the quick response of the IDF forces in stopping the terrorist and noted the lack of condemnation over this recent attack. He said, "It is surprising to me that those who were quick to condemn terrorism against Palestinians are silent when terrorism is directed at Jews." Israeli President Reuven Rivlin said he was proud of the quick reaction of the soldiers and supported the Prime Minister in the fight to lead normal lives in Israel. He said there will be no tolerance for terrorism. Meanwhile, Israel police temporarily closed a major highway in Tel Aviv due to a suspicious vehicle there, which was checked by Army sappers. Ynet reported that 3 passengers from the vehicle traveling on the Ayalon highway were taken in for questioning. 2 of them were Gaza residents who were in Israel illegally. One, the driver, is an Israeli resident of the Bedouin town of Arara in the Negev. The highway was reopened shortly after. President of the World Jewish Congress Ronald Lauder met on Tuesday with Palestinian Authority President Mahmoud Abbas in Amman, Jordan. The 2 met to discuss advancing peace efforts between Israel and the Palestinians. Yesterday, Lauder met with Jordan's King Abdallah II, where Lauder reaffirmed the WJC's support for the Israeli-Palestinian peace process and thanked Jordan for its efforts in that endeavor. Israel's President Reuven Rivlin today received the diplomatic credentials of 5 new ambassadors to Israel at a ceremony at his residence in Jerusalem. The new ambassadors are Thessalia Salina Shambos, representing Cyprus, David Quarry of the UK, Dr. Clemens von Goetz of Germany, Joseph Rutabana, who is the first ambassador to Israel from Rwanda, and Winslow William Waven, who will serve as non-resident ambassador of the Seychelles. The chief rabbi of Budapest, Robert Deutsch, has died following a long illness. Deutsch led the Bethlen Square Synagogue since 1988 and served as chairman of Hungary's Board of Rabbis. His passing was announced by the Mashiz Federation of Jewish Communities, who expressed shock and deep sorrow over Deutsch's death. He was 59 years old. 84,000 people so far have signed a petition to get Sir Nicholas Winton on a stamp in the UK. Winton, known as the British Schindler, died last month at the age of 106. He organized the rescue of hundreds of children during the Holocaust. The petition to memorialize him on a stamp was launched last week by the British Jewish News website and is backed by the Holocaust Educational Trust, the Association of Jewish Refugees, and others. It reads, "His name and the lesson that one person can make a difference, even in the face of overwhelming evil, must live on." Birthright's 5th annual Israel Excel Fellowship program concluded yesterday. The 2-month program gives American and Canadian college students the opportunity to build relationships in the business and high-tech sectors in Tel Aviv. The program, like the Birthright Taglit 10-day trip to Israel, is free of charge, and according to Taglit Birthright CEO Giddy Marks, allows outstanding students from the United States and Canada the opportunity to intern with leading companies in Israel and gain a better look into Israel's society. And looking now at our programming for tonight here on JBS for Thursday, August the 6th, At 7 o'clock, a panel discussion on the challenges of fighting the BDS, boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement on U.S. college campuses, with Hillel International President Eric Fingerhut, Alan Johnson of BICOM, and Akiva Tor of the Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs from the 2015 American Jewish Committee's Global Forum in Washington. That's followed at 8:30 by AJC Executive Director David Harris concluding the forum with a call to action. Then at 9 tonight, Mark Golub sits down with the late composer Marvin Hamlisch, who passed away on August the 2nd of 2012. And then at 9:30, Mark sits down with stand-up comedian Judy Gold. At 10, President of the Shalom Hartman Institute of North America, Yehuda Kurtzer, asks who speaks for the Jews during a day of study at Park Avenue Synagogue. And coming up right after this newscast tonight, Mark Golub speaks to Conference of Presidents CEO Malcolm Hoenlein on In the News. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, August the 6th, 2015. I'm Teisha Bader.